Will you show me an X if you'll subscribe to Cardi Kaizoku?
Cardi Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by TCGX. Check out the brand new TCGX app. It lets you run your own local card shop. List your trade binder and instantly share it with friends nearby so they can buy and trade directly with you. Check out tcgx.gg to get started. This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code CARDKaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. See the most up-to-date Eastern and Western deck lists on gumgum.gg, updated daily. Be the first to see deck lists for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Welcome to the finals of the Hiroshima area Taikai, the regionals. We're doing our English commentary for it. It's the first EB03 legal tournament, but there are no EB03 decks in the finals here. The finals is going to be one of the least exciting finals. I would have to say it's going to be an Imu Mirror. I'm not too excited for this if I have to be honest. But what Imu does is, per the rules of the game, you cannot include events in your deck with a cost of 2 or more, and then you can play a Mary Joa type stage card from your deck out onto the field before the game starts, and then activate once per turn. You can trash a card with Celestial Dragon's type, or a card from your hand to draw you a card. Now, the peculiar thing about this mirror is that you don't play out the empty throne. You opt to go for the Mary Joa type stage, just because there's an event that can KO a 7-cost stage. Right, that never existed. Event here lets you do that for 2 Dawn. So to do that, to get around that, you play the stage that cannot be KO'd, which is Mary Joa, which gives you a 1 Dawn discount for your Celestial Dragon type cards. So yeah, let's see how this mirror goes, how it gets underway. Isn't it kind of weird that, I don't know, like the never existed effect? It's used on like other empires, right? But why would it be able to kill the empty throne? Is that foreshadowing something in the manga? Or am I missing something from the manga? Right, because it was used on Lelouchia and then that other country. I forgot the other. Ohara? No, that was a Buster Call. Is this a Buster Call? No, this is Imu's attack. Okay, yeah. So they're mulliganing, so we'll just skip the game start. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go to overtime, and I see the remaining time on the stream here, so pretty sure it's gonna go to overtime. So yeah, bear with me, guys. So left side Imu has a search event, and then 3k counter, and then 2 10 costs. The 10 costs are used kind of weird in the mirror too. Right, some people don't even pop it right away. They just play it out on 9 and then just leave it for a turn. Okay, against the right side Imu, who does have a Stussy that can KO this. And then Jupiter 2k and then 2k and then Mars, which is useless in this matchup. Neither side can KO their other opponent's 5 elders, except for the 10 drop, which is why I guess the Stussy is run. Stussy is also great into the Whitebeard, but conveniently also good in the Imu Mirror for the other person's 10 drop. But if he knows that he has a Stussy, then yeah, maybe just better to always pop your 9 drop. But you need 10 Dawn, right? Because you need 1 Dawn to pay. So this Imu is going first. So probably this Imu has the advantage because he can play the first Elder, I would have to assume. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to skip ahead at some points. I'm not sure how much I can take this mirror. Cardi, what are you doing? If you want to be an official caster, you can't be negative like this. I don't care. This is for my YouTube channel. So does play a Shalria. Shalria lets you search top 3 for a Celestial Dragons type card. And then you charge a card from your hand. And then he uses his leader ability to pop the Shalria to draw a card. So he's already got 4 cards. Just needs 3 more to make all of his characters unable to be KO'd. Right side Imu's 2 Dawn turn. Sorry, that Stussy looked like a Dawn. So it already opts to just discard it. Passes to the left side Imu. At least these first couple of turns are fast. Imu 3 Dawn turn, could just be leader 8. Nope, goes leader 5. And then uses more search events. Does he have another one? Yes, he has 2 more. Okay, Imu takes the first hit. Right side Imu, I mean. What if okay, so I'm gonna call this guy Imu. And this guy is gonna be Umi. So I can differentiate them. Okay, so Imu plays out a Warquery, because he only costs 3, because of the Mary Joa's effect, again. And he's just a blocker on KO. You can draw a card. Actually, not a blocker yet, because he only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in trash. Okay, so what did Umi do? I don't think Umi did anything yet. So it just cycles out a card. Has 4 Dawn to work with. Swings 5. I guess if you're tuning in mid-match, you're not going to know why I'm calling him Umi, but that'll make it even funnier, I guess. So Imu takes. 3 Dawn here for another 4 drop of his own is met with a Saturn, which is a searcher, top 5 searcher for Celestial, for 5 Elders specifically, not all Celestial Dragons. And picks up a Warquery of his own. Has 1 Dawn to spare, but it looks like it's just going to be a pass. He does need the leader ability still. Oh my god, you're going to decide what to cycle out? Is it going to take that long to do this? Oh no, passes. Did he? Maybe he already cycled and I missed it. No, yeah, he cycled the Stussy, so I don't know. Think on your opponent's turn. Don't wait to pass. Like the people on the sim. Or maybe he had a 1 drop that he could consider playing out. So 5 does get counter for 1k. Okay, cycles out the Searcher event. Picks up a Charlos here. Now let's see what he does with the rest of the Dawn for the turn. So it does swing 5 with the Warquery here. And then the Umi gives off a sigh. As you saw, he was like, hold on, I wanna see that again. Sorry. Just having a little fun here. So let's see if he decides to use counter or not. And he does. You end up using a 2k for that. Still all Dawn on the left side. Imu's hand for a hard-casted Mars for 1 Dawn less, which lets him KO because this Imu actually does not have 7 cards yet. I guess that's why he was sighing, because he knows it's coming. Right, so Mars, in case you guys don't know, can KO a 5 drop by discarding a card in your hand. So yeah, left side Imu, his characters will be protected. We'll have to see the right side Umi player fan out their discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, potentially needs 1 more card here just to make his characters unable to be interacted with. That very brief period of weakness that Imu has. Okay, so 5 at top man Warquery here. Now counter is starting to get really precious in hand. He might just let the Warquery go because it'll draw him a card at least. But that's also one less body you have to like aggro against your opponent. It almost feels like you're playing sealed, kind of. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know why that kind of specific example popped up in my head. But yeah, he'd have to give up a Shalria or a Saturn here, or he could use a 2k. Oh, he's like, do I really have to use a 2k? And now he's like, smiling, like, I made you have to use a 2k. Yeah, I can't tell his expression because he has a mask on, but... So it does play a double Warquery and passes the turn. A double blocker. In case you guys forgot what he does, when he dies, you draw a card. And now it does have blocker, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, or maybe not. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, that's 6 cards only. Okay. Wouldn't you have needed to use leader ability just to get 1 more card? He probably does have 7, right? Or else why would he... we'll just see what happens on the board. Maybe some of these cards are stacked and we can't really see that it's actually 7 cards already. So it does pay 3 Dawn for a Saturn. Again, just searches top 5 for a 5 Elders type card. Does he opt for counter events because he picked up 3 of them, 4 of them, 4 events here plus the 10 cost. 3 of them are counter events, 1 of them is the searcher. Many things to choose from. It might have to be the 10 cost because it's about to get to that point in the game. Okay, deliberating. Counter event, 10 cost. Okay, so he is gesturing to take that. Counter event or a search event. Okay, my least predicted choice there. So he's gonna pay 1 Dawn to play it out. Oh no, it plays out the Shalria. Again, Shalria. Look at the top 3. I might have to bring some of these cards up again just because I went to take lunch right now because my wife got home. So I'm restarting the recording midway through the game. Hopefully my voice sounds the same. I just ate, so I don't know if that affects my voice. I had a turkey sandwich, turkey submarine sandwich. If you guys are curious, nobody's curious about that, are they? Are you? Also a little bit more energetic than before. I don't know if you could tell. I was doing all of these rounds in like 1 shot, but then since I took the break, I'm back fully energized. Okay, so plays the search event too. So just hand fixing, I guess, at this point. 3 Nustros. I guess I know what he's picking. Nustro here gets rush. And then 2 more Dawn left for the turn. We could just see like 5, 5, 5. And 2. Oh, he doesn't need the active Dawn. 5, 5, 7 maybe? Final Fantasy 7. It's weird. I've never played Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, I know Blasphemous. Sorry if that offends you, but I actually know so much about the game for some reason, just like based off of everyone talking about it. And, you know about Sephiroth. I know about Zack and all that stuff too. For some reason, it does pay 2 Dawn for a Charlos. Charlos is just a blocker. Charlos Menstelia passes the turn with 1 Dawn up. Oh, yeah, I guess he does only cost 1 Dawn with the Mary Joa stage. That's pretty neat. Okay, so Umi's turn, which I think that's what we're calling the right side Imu, right? Just because we can differentiate both of them, is now at 8 Dawn, one turn away from being the first one to drop their Elder. He does have to be scared of a Stussy, right? The other Imu could be running Stussy. I don't think they know each other's list beforehand too, so they just have to respect all possible angles. Does hard cast out a Jupiter, which gives plus 2k to all the Elders, or makes them a 7k base. Right, so you can't stack 2 of these Jupiters. So here is 7 from Warkery. Warkery 7 can be countered with an event, which I think he will do. He will do with this, oh, Sharia, 2k. Is that enough? Oh wait, does he have enough cards in his trash? Oh, he needs 10 cards, so maybe this is actually a 5, if a Sharia was enough. Okie dokie. Okay, swings. I'm guessing this is a 6, unless he just got to enough cards right now by discarding with his leader ability. But yeah, it's the final, so they're super tired, so I guess he could have done that without checking. Here's another 6. So he suspects that he has no 2Ks in hand, but he does have one, his Jupiter. But does he... I think he wants to keep it to be able to Jupiter himself, because he does have more characters out that he can buff. Okay, so he does end up taking it, gets a second Jupiter, passes the turn. No Dawn up for Umi. Let's see what Imu do. Imu picks up a 3k counter, probably also going to drop his own Jupiter here, and then... Would he go for trades or just try to race? Again, he does have one character up on top of the other Imu. Counting his trash, he does have enough to make everything into a 7k with his Jupiter. So there goes Jupiter out. So this is an actual 7. I'm going to have to assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, he's one card away from 10 actually. Meanwhile, the left side Imu has a huge discard size. The trash size. Yeah, these minor flubs, like the Jupiter when it was wrong timing, or like even like his Saturn earlier was able to, or was it Warkery? One of his characters died earlier just because he didn't have enough cards in his trash at the time. I think that's gonna make or break this mirror here. Okay, swings 7 with the Mars at Warkery. I mean, if you're gonna Elders anyway, might as well just let him die and draw a card. I don't think you can trade back at him. Or who knows, I don't know. I don't know how this mirror is supposed to be played. So we'll just observe. We're in observe mode and not backseat mode. We're not backseating, we're front seating and holding on for dear life. It does let the Warkery die and then draws him a card. And then another Warkery 7 at face, which I think he has to take. He does take. Okay, 3 Dawn left for this Imu to swing 7, and I think he will counter this one actually. Actually, I think he's gonna counter this one. He also wants to fill his discard with 10 cards. Does he have 10 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, he has 10. So, up to him. It's always been up to him. He's the one playing. Ooh, he has another Stussy to if like, he can keep his 10 costs on board and then Stussy the opponent's 10 costs, that might be pretty cool. He ended up going down to 1 life. And he's like, yeah, I actually have 10 cards now. He's smiling about it. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to assume. I can't really hear what they're talking about. Or I wish I could read lips. I can kind of read lips with Japanese, but for like the very common phrases like oishi and stuff like that. Okay, so here is a 7 at 7. I think this Stussy might be the deciding factor, because the right side Umi will have their 10 costs still out. Or would he pop it just because you need to contend with this board? Because if you have just a 10 cost 12k out, you still have 1 life that you need to defend. You need Dawn open to use counter events too. So maybe he can't play his 10 drop. Okay, it's looking like left side Imu is going to defend this hit at the Mars. The leader can attack 1 more time. He still has 1k counter to defend that as well. He could die if one of these characters stays on board and lives. Yeah, he might have to pop the Elders and then have a Nostro to take out 1 guy. Then he'll have 2 blockers at the very least. But that would bring cards out of his discard so that the Jupiter does not buff anymore. Right, that's 5 cards out. He's throwing 2 cards in. So he'll be... The Nostro would be a 5k when he swings. He has a bunch of counter in hand though, that's the thing. Yeah, I think you go for the Elders here. So plays the Elders out for 9 Dawn. He'll use his activate main effect to bring out the boys. And he has to pay a Dawn and trash a card as well. Oh, and I guess these 2 go to the trash afterwards too. Is he still at 10 then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is not. So it's going to be a... Oh, it's going to be even less than that. How many is it? Definitely less than 10, so this is just a 5k. but can give minus 2k to something, so whatever it tags is gonna die. Okay, so does Nestro even get rush? Oh, he doesn't. No, he does get rush, but he doesn't get the minus power. Okay, that's fine. I like 2 5s is all he needs, which he does have with leader and. What's he doing? Oh, did he play out 2 Saturns by accident? Wait. No, that's a Mars. No, that's the art's too similar. Is that Mars? Why did these two have the same color scheme? Okay, so Nestro at the Mars here. Yeah, this is Mars. This is Saturn. Sailor Mars, Sailor Saturn. What happened? Oh, he does the. He has rush, right? 7 cards. Does he not have 7 cards in trash? He does the Saturn first. Technically, he can pay for Mars without KOing anything if he needs to fill his trash. So it picks up another 10 drop. Okay, now he does the rush attack. I guess if you start attacking already, that means you passed the phase where you can use your on plays, right? So it was just a sequencing thing. Okay, uses leader ability. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. What's happening? Okay, uses leader ability. Now he has 10 cards. Now they're all 7Ks. Oh my god, that was so convoluted. So 7 to this, minus 2 to this, and then leader can kill that one too. Oh no, he attacked that one. Okay, yeah. Just the targets were different, but that's what he intended. So managed to clear the board. Has 2 blockers to survive. Okay, so left side Imu. Yeah, he just must be flustered. It's kind of hard to follow though, just because they're like mis-sequencing stuff. Okay, so swings 7 here at Nestro. Could just block with the Workery. Oh, he has a bunch of counters, so if he keeps them alive, he can go for a pretty devastating swing next turn. Or just let it die. Okie dokie. Leader swings just 5. Okay, he uses leader ability first. That indicates that he's going to use his own 10 elders right now. Picks up counter events that he won't have Dawn for, unfortunately. 5 at face. It's easy 1k. 7 at face is I think counter and then just use all these as 7ks next turn, right? It's kind of what you're going to have to do. But yeah, 7 at in the face right now. Waiting to be responded to. Yes. Editor cut out that test. I wasn't sure if I was recording this whole time or not, but I am. I see the audio waveforms. I'm gonna start selling t-shirts soon, so maybe you guys will be excited for that. Oh, it takes the 7 going down to 0. What if he could just do Nostro and do a big swing? Oh no, he has 2 blockers, so can't really do anything against that. So drops their own 5 elders, 10 cost. The base art version of it. Discards an event and then pops it. Brings out the boys, and then Saturn gets to draw for them. At this point, the Mars cannot KO anymore. It ends up taking a 1k counter. And then Nestro swings for 7, giving minus 2k to Workery, is countered at a hand, and passes to right side Imu. Does the right side Umi have to go for game here, or else he dies? He is at 0 life. The Stussy won't do much for him now, because they're popping their 9 drops, their 10 drops, I mean. So how many ways can he defend? He has 1 blocker, 2 blocker, 3 life, 4 life, and no events up, and 2k counter. And these are all 7, so 7 is taken. He's using his blockers to attack, so that means it's not going to last another turn, I don't think. Here's another 7. He does have access to another 9 drop, 10 drop, I mean. Ooh, and then the Imu did pick up a 2k from life, so 4k counter in hand. That's pretty big. That's Mjolsgard, right? And not the blocker. Majosgard? Yeah, it is Majosgard. So 4k counter. Might force him to have to block here. He's gonna take here. He's contemplating. I think he does have a Nostro in hand here, so he can opt to like save some Dawn and go for like a bigger like split swing with it. It counters 3k out of hand to stop the 7. So these are exhausted. He has 3 more attacks, including the leader here. Plus a Nostro he can play out. Okay, use his leader ability to give him some options here. Give him nothing. Nothing he can use. Well, I think if Jupiter attacks, it's going to force a block. Or no, I probably just take and go into 0. Here's a 7 from Jupiter. I'll get rid of one of the 7s here. So 7 takes it, going to 0. Okay, 2 blockers. He has 3k counter, so he needs to make 3 8ks. Is that possible? I think he can make 3 8ks. How much does Nostro cost? So 6, meaning it's a 5 because of the Mary Joa. That's 8 Dawn. And then 1 Dawn for this makes it an 8. And then 3 Dawn for leader makes it... He does have lethal. Oh no, but if the Workery draws him a card that is counter, then he doesn't have lethal. So it depends on what he gets from the Workery. If he does 8 right? No, wait. Yeah, that's right. No, never mind. So 5 is for Nostro. He has 1 Dawn. He'd have 1 Dawn for Nostro to make him an 8. Oh yeah. That is, I counted right the first time. Did I? No, it's 889. No, 888. Yeah. I don't know why I keep redoing the math and getting different numbers. The very first time I did math was correct. 888 is what he can do. Don't throw a 7. Please don't throw a 7. If you throw a 7, it's over. 888 is your best choice. Okay, he's checking his discard, checking his opponent's discard. Trying to figure out what's in his hand. No! 7 only. So that's counted out of hand. What's he looking for? Oh, if he has 2 Nostros, I think that's what he's scared about. 2 Nostros would win him the game. Because he can play both for 5. And he's just counting how many Nostros he has left in his deck. So you might as well just block with the Workery now and draw a card and see how that pans out in your favor. And then the Nostros will be 7k, 7k. But yeah, 8k, 8k, 8k could have failed too. Again, if he draws 1k counter with the Nostro. I mean, with the Workery. Yeah, only one rush attacker here. Is this a mind game? He split it up 5-5. Very mind game. Counters out of hand. Okay. Wait, this is bad, isn't it? If he did have double Nostro. Because the 5 you'd have to block. And then if you don't draw, even if you draw a 2k, the 7/7s would win. If he had double Nostro. So I don't know why he countered 3. He should have just blocked, right? Wait, am I circling Saturn? Yeah, I meant Workery. That could have been potentially bad for him, right? Am I tripping on that? Because here comes the 5 that he has to block. See, yeah, and then if he had 2 Nostros, he would lose here. But fortunately, he doesn't. Goes for the 9-drop play. Why would you not try 888 at the very least? It wouldn't have won on the game because he did draw 1k counter, but that would have been his best bet. Okay, so let's see how he plays this turn out, I guess. So Saturn draws a card. Maybe he's confident that he has enough to survive 5 attacks from the enemy. He won't have any Dawn up, so he'll need counter, just straight up counter. And then Nostro can kill Nostro at the very least. At least that'll take out 1 attacker. And gets blocked. Huh. Okay. So does the left side Imu have enough to go for game? Cycles out a Mars to pick up Charlos blocker there. I think he was looking for like a Nostro at the very least. I still don't understand that last turn. If he was scared of double Nostro, which was a real threat, maybe he counted 3 Nostros in his trash. Maybe that's why. Maybe he saw that they're out. I don't recall how many are in his trash already. Okay, here's 9 from Jupiter. Gets blocked by Workery, draws a card. And then, oh, you can't trigger from your your deck. What's the pause? Okay, 9 from the Saturn. He was looking at the card from his deck like, should I draw this card? You don't have a choice. That's countered out of hand. So he has 2 attacks left with 1 blocker. Here's 9 from Nuss. Gets blocked. Then leader 9. Is that enough? Is that? Oh yeah, he only had 4k counter. So Imu wins. Left side Imu. Left Imu. Okay, well yeah, that was a interesting mirror, I guess. Would have preferred if it was 2 different leaders, but hey, that's how it goes. So Imu maybe reclaims the title as BDIF now in the late stages of OP13, early EB03. But that's going to be it for this game. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know any feedback would be appreciated too. I want to get better with these. Maybe do more of these in the future. Maybe IRL too would be nice. Maybe I feel like I'm a little too unprofessional for this, but I feel like that's also like one of my good points. Like people sometimes are just tired of like that typical caster energy maybe. But I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, I guess check out the other rounds if you haven't already. And I guess we'll catch you guys in the next video. This is the last game in the series. Imu won it all. And yeah, bye. And subscribe, please. Bye.
Card D Kaizoku.